a dangerous gamble, burying the 2025 season for future glory. The world of Formula One gasped as Aston Martin consciously allowed themselves to sink into the abyss of failure throughout the 2025 season. The Silverstone-based team took a radical, unthinkable step, halting all development on their current car to pour every ounce of resource into 2026. By settling for minimal points, they essentially raised a white flag on the track to prepare a lethal dawn raid. This is not a mere slump in performance, it is a strategic hibernation fraught with immense risk. Lawrence Stroll has ordered his troops to stop patching a leaking boat and start building an invincible aircraft carrier. This sacrifice sends a war signal to the entire grid, declaring that they would rather endure humiliation now than lose in the grand revolution that looms 2 years away. It is a total bet on a future that has yet to be written in the history books. The miracle of Adrian Newey, the aerodynamic maester, takes command. In a maneuver that shook the very foundations of the F1 paddock, Aston Martin successfully hijacked Adrian Newey from the arms of Red Bull Racing with a staggering contract. Newey is no ordinary designer. He is the mastermind behind dozens of world titles and is regarded as an aerodynamic deity who can read airflow as if he could see it with his naked eyes. His arrival is not just about a £150 million salary, but about the absolute freedom to create a technical masterpiece with limits. Granted ownership shares and total control as managing technical partner, he holds the ultimate authority to completely overhaul the team's design philosophy. Newey's presence at Silverstone is a direct threat to the dominance of other major teams, as history proves that wherever Newey goes, the World Championship trophy inevitably follows in his magical footsteps, transforming underdogs into icons. The elite technical Avengers, assembling the greatest minds in F1. Lawrence Stroll didn't stop at Newey. He is building a dream team composed of the most influential giants in the racing industry. Heavyweights like Andy Cowell, the brain behind the Mercedes hybrid engines that dominated for a decade, and Enrico Cardile from Ferrari, have been recruited to form a terrifying technical consortium. Imagine a team where the best experts from the greatest rivals are forced to collaborate under one roof. This is a convergence of technical intelligence unprecedented in the history of modern motorsport. They don't just share an office, they share a vision to dismantle the old order. Each individual brings the secrets of success from their former teams, creating a vast library of competitive knowledge. Aston Martin now possesses the highest concentration of technical talent on the planet, ready to explode their potential in 2026 and redefine racing. Silverstone headquarters, a £200 million fortress of technology. The construction of Aston Martin's new factory is not merely an office expansion. It is a monument to ambition, costing upwards of £200 million. This facility is designed to be the most advanced center of technological excellence in the world, rivaling the tech hubs of NASA or SpaceX. At the heart of this fortress lies a state-of-the-art wind tunnel, allowing the team to test car models with a level of precision never seen before. For years, they were forced to rent Mercedes' wind tunnel, a dependency that always stifled their independent progress. Now, with full sovereignty over their own infrastructure, Aston Martin has the capability to perform lightning-fast design iterations. Every inch of this facility is engineered for maximum efficiency, creating an environment where Newey's brilliant ideas can be instantly transformed into lethal carbon components that slice through the air. Exclusive alliance with Honda, the dawn of a true works team. Transitioning from a customer team to a full works team through an exclusive partnership with Honda is the final puzzle piece in Stroll's grand plan. Starting in 2026, Aston Martin will no longer use second-hand engines or gearbox components from Mercedes that limit their chassis design flexibility. Honda, having proven its prowess by carrying Max Verstappen to the top of the world, is now deploying all its resources in Milton Keynes solely for Aston Martin. The integration between the power unit and the chassis will be seamless, as both are designed simultaneously from the earliest stages. This provides a massive advantage in terms of component packaging and cooling efficiency, which are crucial in modern racing. With the full backing of this Japanese manufacturing giant, Aston Martin now stands shoulder to shoulder with Ferrari and Mercedes as an entity that controls its own destiny. The 2026 regulation revolution, a golden chance to reset the hierarchy. The year 2026 is not just a change on the calendar. It is an apocalypse for current F1 cars and the birth of a completely different species. This drastic shift in technical regulations is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for a team like Aston Martin to leapfrog all competitors overnight. New rules regarding active aerodynamics and 100% sustainable fuels will force every team to start from zero, erasing all the legacy advantages held by established powerhouses. In the chaos of such a massive regulatory transition, the team with the most thorough preparation and the sharpest minds usually emerges victorious. Aston Martin has focused all its energy on these regulations much earlier than other teams, still busy fighting for scraps in 2024 and 2025. This is an all-in gamble based on the conviction that they will find the rulebook loopholes that have escaped the eyes of every other team.
The new hybrid monster, electric power that will rock the track. The 2026 power unit will be a technological monster, vastly different from what we see today, featuring a massive surge in electrical power. The removal of the complex MGU-H system will be replaced by a nearly threefold increase in NGU-K output, reaching almost 350 kilowatts of pure electric energy. This means cars will be heavily dependent on battery efficiency and energy recovery under braking to remain competitive on the straights. Honda is working tirelessly behind closed doors to create the lightest and most energy-dense battery in the industry. The challenge is immense. A failure in energy management will leave the car breathless in the middle of a lap, like prey losing its strength. However, with Honda's history of hybrid innovation, expectations are sky high. Aston Martin is betting that this collaboration will produce the most efficient and powerful power unit on the entire F1 grid. Active aerodynamics, cars that shapeshift at breakneck speeds. The 2026 car concept will introduce active aerodynamics technology that will change how drivers conquer circuits forever. The front and rear wings will have the ability to automatically change positions to suit the needs of downforce or drag reduction. In the corners, the car will transform into a machine glued to the asphalt, while on the straights, it will turn into a bullet slicing through the air with minimal resistance.
This technology requires incredibly complex integration of sensors and software, and this is where Adrian Newey's genius will be the primary differentiator. His ability to predict aerodynamic behavior in such dynamic conditions is unmatched by anyone. Newey will create a car that is not only fast, but intelligent and adapting to every meter of the track, providing a potentially unfair advantage for Fernando Alonso and Lance Stroll. Fernando Alonso, the legend waiting for his final pinnacle. Amidst all this technological sophistication stands Fernando Alonso, the old lion still hungry for his third world title. His decision to remain at Aston Martin until the new era begins is a testament to his deep-seated belief in this project. Alonso knows that 2026 is his final chance to write a legendary closing chapter to his extraordinary career. He has survived various eras of F1 and understands exactly how to extract maximum performance from a newborn car. The collaboration between Alonso and Newey is a nightmare for younger drivers like Max Verstappen or Lewis Hamilton. Imagine a driver with the sharpest predatory instincts operating a machine crafted by the greatest designer of all time. Alonso isn't just driving, he is a leader on the track who will provide vital feedback to perfect the technical masterpiece currently being forged in the fires of Silverstone.
Total risk between total ruin or limitless dominance. However, behind all the grandeur and hundreds of millions of pounds in investment lies the terrifying shadow of failure if these plans miss their mark. Gathering so many massive talents in one vessel often triggers clashes of egos that can destroy a team from within, a risk Newey himself has acknowledged. If the Honda engine integration isn't seamless, or if the new wind tunnel provides flawed data, Lawrence Stroll's entire investment will turn to dust. The pressure to win from the very first race in 2026 will be unimaginably heavy, as the world will not forgive failure after such a long and expensive preparation. This is high-stakes drama where the line between hero and loser is razor-thin. Will Aston Martin become the new ruler of the racing universe, or will they merely be a footnote in history as the team that tried to buy success but failed? The answer lies in the 2026 season.